Bruno Fernandes mega contract revealed. In this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the deal. Was it deserved? And kind of taking through what has kind of happened with the Bruno Fernandes deal. So we got the news earlier today from Fabrizio Romano that Manchester United have confirmed that Bruno Fernandes will sign a new contract at the club until June 2027 with the option for the further year. Now we know Bruno Fernandes will now go into the category where he will be one of the highest earners at Manchester United. And Manchester United want to get this done before the end of the transfer window. One thing that you can say is obviously Manchester United want to keep Bruno Fernandes. That's why they have given him a new contract. I mean, there wasn't really much going on in terms of Bruno Fernandes' exit. I mean, he was someone who was always concrete and likely to stay at the club. There was interest from Bayern Munich, Barcelona, but that was very, very slim. I think what Bruno has obviously done is a negotiation tactic. And I think Bruno Fernandes knows that if he does put himself into the deal, then he will leave the club. I think, listen, the highest earners, at the club will put him at around 300 to 400 mark. Yes, that is a lot of money, and Ineos have kind of broken their wage structures, but still, I think this is the right deal to do. I think Bruno Fernandes deserves it. I think he plays every game for us, 100% reliable, and gives everything every time he plays. The performances that he puts in are really, really fantastic, and he does really, really show some real positive. He's our captain, he's a leader, he's involved with all kind of helping the young players, and someone who's massively taken that leap under Erik ten Hag and has been a big player for Manchester United. I think you look at this contract, it was deserved. It does keep Bruno Fernandes at the club until he's 33, 34. I mean, you look at some Manchester United fans, they haven't really agreed with this deal because they're saying, is Bruno Fernandes actually a midfielder who can win Manchester United the Premier League? I think if you look at Bruno Fernandes' game, particularly yesterday against Man City, or a couple of days ago, he hadn't had a pre-season, and he went straight into that game, and he is kind of using the tactics of the previous regime. He's playing a lot of long balls, and I do certainly think if Bruno just takes his tempo back a little bit, just keeps the passing simple, only occasionally make those wonderful passes, I think we will have a very good player in Bruno Fernandes. The thing is, he makes those passes way too often and too frequent, and they're not really working out 100% of the time, and he was quite wasteful in possession. There was a period of 6 months last season where Bruno Fernandes was getting heavily criticised because his performance wasn't good enough. We know Bruno's going to do all the moaning and stuff. If you look at his performance on the pitch over the last couple of years, there's not really been many players who can replace him. He's 100% reliable, gives everything for the shirt whenever he plays. And I think that's the minimum. And that's something that over the years we haven't seen many Manchester United players do. And you look at his old contract, I mean, it didn't really end that long. It had a couple of years left on it, but obviously he thought that he was deserving of a new contract. And fair enough, because I think he does. I mean, as I said, Ineos mass clear out will be coming. So yeah, let's see what happens. But with Bruno Fernandes, I'm very happy with this deal. I think the wage would be a bit ridiculous. It'd probably be around 350k a week, but I think that's what you've got to do to get over the line, and I think he will be someone that we thoroughly enjoy playing with. Our captain, our leader, and you look at what Bruno can offer this season, it's got to be a big season. I think now is his third season under Erik ten Hag. We want to be winning the big trophies. If we can get our hands in the Europa League, it'd be real positive. And I think with Bruno, he's someone who's very influential. When you see Bruno Fernandes not on our team, you can kind of tell that he's not. And that does really say it all. Bruno Fernandes is absolutely vital to this Manchester United team. And yeah, we're going to continue with him. It's a new contract. It's been quite a busy few days for Manchester United. I mean, with the new contracts, the new deals, it is a lot of positivity going around Manchester United at this current moment. And I do think it's very good to see this new contract for Bruno. He's not going to go anywhere. As I said, people don't really agree with this deal because I don't think Bruno Fernandes is good enough. Personally, I think he's the captain. He plays every game. He's reliable. He's been there through the tough times. I think now, hopefully, he can have another big season of positivity. Get goals and assists, which we know he can do. He's versatile as well. And yeah, I think it will be a big season for Bruno Fernandes. I think my initial thoughts were a bit shocked. I just don't think it was news that you expected to come out, but it has come out. It's a new deal for Bruno. He will be at Manchester United now until 2028. The wage, listen, you can say what you want about the wage. It was going to have to get negotiated at some point. Who we do kind of keep and who we do sell. And who we do kind of deal with on Bruno Fernandes. He was going to get that mega contract regardless, in my opinion. And that's something that obviously his agent have worked on. And you look at, as I said, his performances for the club. Yes, some of them have been really poor, but he does come up with the goals and assists. You look at some of the players that haven't really been willing to play for Manchester United over the years. Bruno has certainly been one of them. He's given 100% for the shirt when he does play. And yeah, let's see what happens. But this would be my thoughts on the Bruno Fernandes contract. I think it's a very good contract and a very positive thing surrounding Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Peace.